The nicest guy in the room is usually the most resentful. He doesn't show it. He can't show it. His whole identity is built on being agreeable, helpful, accommodating. The guy who never causes problems. The guy everyone can count on. But underneath that pleasant surface, something dark is building. Every time he said yes when he meant no. Every time he agreed to keep the peace. Every time he sacrificed what he wanted so someone else wouldn't be uncomfortable. All of it compounds, all of it ferments, until one day it explodes in a way that shocks everyone, especially himself. He was always so nice. I don't understand what happened. This is what happened. Years of self-betrayal finally reached the breaking point. Being nice isn't a virtue. I need you to understand this clearly. Being kind is a virtue. Being compassionate is a virtue. Being nice is a strategy. And for most men, it's a strategy rooted in fear. Nice men aren't generous. They're trading. Every nice act has an invisible price tag. They give approval, agreement, and accommodation, and they expect acceptance in return. When that acceptance doesn't come, when people don't reciprocate, when they take advantage instead of appreciating, the nice man feels betrayed. But here's the truth. Nobody agreed to that trade. The nice man made a contract in his head that the other person never signed. Then he resents them for not honoring terms they never accepted. This is the psychology of the nice guy. He's not actually nice. He's transactional. He's manipulating through compliance. He's saying, "I'll be what you want me to be so you won't reject me." That's not kindness. That's control. And it doesn't even work. People don't respect nice men. They might like them. They might find them convenient, but they don't respect them. Because a man with no boundaries is a man who can be walked on. And people always walk on what they can walk on. Not because they're evil, because that's human nature. When you say yes to everything, your yes means nothing. When you never push back, people learn there's no line. When you always accommodate, you teach everyone that your needs don't matter. Then you're surprised when they treat you like your needs don't matter. True kindness looks completely different. Kind men can say no. They can disagree. They can set boundaries and enforce them. They give because they genuinely want to, not because they're afraid of what happens if they don't. Kind men don't keep score. Nice men always do. The hardest part of escaping niceness is understanding where it came from, because it didn't come from nowhere. Maybe you grew up in a home where conflict was dangerous, where the only way to stay safe was to stay agreeable, where your authentic self got punished and your compliant self got rewarded. Maybe you learned that love was conditional, that you had to earn it through performance, that being yourself wasn't enough, you had to be what others wanted. Those lessons made sense at the time. They were survival strategies. But you're not a child anymore, and the strategies that protected you then are destroying you now. Here's what recovery looks like. Start saying no to things you want to say no to. Small things at first, things that don't matter much. Feel the discomfort, the guilt, the fear that they'll be upset, the voice screaming that you're being selfish. That voice is lying. That voice is the old programming trying to keep you compliant. Say no anyway. Watch what happens. Most of the time, nothing bad happens. People adjust. They might even respect you more. Each no is a vote for yourself. Each boundary is a statement that your needs matter. Each authentic response is practice at being real instead of nice. You'll lose some people. The ones who only valued your compliance. The ones who liked you convenient. Let them go. They weren't really your people. You'll gain something more important, yourself. And people who actually love you, not the performance, but you.